It really is kind of funny when you think about it. And at least was when I think about it like this. I go to check the status of the last episode of Snoot Game. And here's the funny thing. Some part of it gets actually muted in the VOD. Yeah, I know. Here's the funny thing. I don't think it was the Mario Kart music that did it. Not that I know of, anyway. Though I suppose we'll find out, won't we? So, that's the funny thing I wanted to share. Yeah, I could probably check again and see what the actual, thing was. But yeah, no, like, the music I use for my Blood Bowl opening, it just gets flagged. It doesn't get muted. The match game theme that I use as the closer usually gets flagged but doesn't get muted. I play Snoot Game once that it has like and I'm assuming it's the OC remix version of that Legend of Zelda music, and that gets muted hard. I could be wrong, but we'll find out. I'll take a look at it later. Hmm. Anyway, hello memes, hello Kitsu. How are the two of you? And yes, I've had this on in the background the whole time. Because, of course I did. Alright. We're back in Snoot Game. Last time, we met a terrible band with a stoner... two bassists for some reason, a non-binary pterodon, a pint-sized triceratops with anger management issues, another pterodon that just sort of like is just trying, and a pink Parasalophosaurus that's almost like too sweet? Like saccharine. Not in a good way. There's also Futurama, Jenny Tartakovsky, and what was it? Yeah, Primal, and Carl. Aqua Teen Hunger Force. There's just so much. And where we left off. Actually, here, I'm just gonna... Yeah, that's probably better. And Carl. Carl, that kills people! Oh boy, llamas with hats. Alright, so let's see. Where we left off. Math class. Alright. Question again. This is a new class that I don't remember. Wait. No, wait. No, wait. Yeah, no, wait. I forgot. Yeah. Actually, I do remember. This is the Carl class. I was going to say it's either a Chatosaur or the Dobonhonklosaurus. But no, just Carl. It's math. Bane of retards and lazy intellectuals alike. And teachers, too, judging by the lack of a certain Coomer teacher. Of course you used that phrase. It's not wrong, but... Substitute today, which means busy work. Group problems busy work, specifically. There's still the possibility of the Dobonhonklosaurus. Sorry, when 8-Bit Drummer shared the battle theme for Metaphor and how hard it goes, we keep going back to that animated video? Excuse me? Which one was that, Kitsu? Of course, I can't escape this any more than I could have escaped the lab partner assignment. At least here, I have the opportunity to just keep to myself for an hour. I don't even bother attempting the assignment, instead pretending my phone is a calculator and spending the first half shit posting about video games I haven't played online. Ah, a true connoisseur. The singing monk video. I think I must have missed that one. The second half, interrupted by... Well, thanks, Kitsu. Interrupted by something pointing to the back of the dome. Oh no. Shh. I can feel something stuck between my chair and my back. I fish around and pull out a crumpled paper airplane, a completed set of problems. If it turns out that it's from Stoner Guy... This is Reed's, and it's... Of course it's Stoner Guy. Done? Never underestimate Stoner Guy. Even the extra problems I don't even bother with because I take another 10 minutes each. I turn around to see that Technicolor burnout waving me over. He's sitting next to Trish. Oh good, the pint size. She's giving me the evil eye. Oh good, the pint size. At least I think it's the evil eye. Whatever expression that is, it clashes with her smile. Might as well see what they want. As I weave through the maze of desks, squished together with partners more interested in their phones than the worksheet, I catch a hint of whatever Reed and Trish are talking about. Honesty is the best policy, eh? Bad juju to keep something bottled up. Reed grabs hold of another chair and sets it on Trish's other side, nodding in my direction before taking a big pull from whatever he's got in that thermos on his desk. The widening of his pupils suggests it's more than just Rohrbruck's cold brew in it. Nice reference. Hey, oh, hey Anon. You guys need something? Nah, just wanted to chat a bit since we got the time. There's something in her tone of voice. Oh, good. It's like she's getting ready to gore me with those nubs she calls horns. Sure. I'ma let you two get to whatever. Gonna go for a refill. He shakes his thermos and heads for the door. What's in that anyway? Don't ask. Fair enough. Wait. Fuck it. So, Anon, you and Fang... You and Fang what? They've been talking about you. Okay. They? The tiny Triceratops rolled her eyes dramatically. Fang. Fang's been talking about you. Well, if I just used proper grammar and English, then we wouldn't have this confusion half the time, now would we? Peppermint mocha frappuccino. Probably more like used bong water. All good things, I'm sure. Fang's been talking about me. That's dumb. Oh yeah, the phones. All we've been doing is more lab work and science. What? Last Thursday, I tried to remember how to make a railgun. To show I could, of course. I could make one too. She seemed unimpressed at the time, but... Was it about making a railgun? Yeah, it was. What exactly are you talking about with them? Just science stuff. The railgun is just something I happen to know through. Picked it up from an old game. Trish raises an eyebrow. Right. Why do you ask? You learned to make a deadly weapon from a video game. Doesn't everybody? Her tone is flat, unlike her chest. I wouldn't say don't interrupt! Why would you think it's a good idea to make a weapon in class? How did you not get in trouble? Well, it didn't work. Spears actually did talk to me. Said something about the Great Equalizer. Trish grabs the bridge of her snout. This is why men are useless. She continues to mutter to herself, all of it incoherent. Is there a point? She rounds back at me, anger painted clearly on her face. Look, Anan, you may be into that stuff, but leave Fang out of it. Ah. Yeah. The pint-sized Triceratops is jealous. They have better things to do than... Well, better things to do. Than play with some man-child's lethal toys. Whoa. Holy crap, I called that one. Harsh. Reed slumps into the seat next to Trish, sipping on his thermos of... Just agua, bro. Thermos of water. What'd I miss? I'm just trying to tell Anan here that he shouldn't be telling Fang how to make a frickin' gun at school. Why not? We've been over this. We have? When? Less than 5 minutes ago? Thought we were talking about Anan. Yes! And specifically, we were talking about Anan's gun! Heads start to turn. Reed grins at them all. Then how about these guns? Reed places his hands on the back of his head and flexes his biceps. Trish's face is a blur of emotions. That was some... You know, I appreciate that change in the... It's just a flipping PNG, but it's still... It was not unnoticed and very appreciated. At first confused, then fucking pissed. Then aroused, then back to fucking pissed, all in the space of an attosecond. Yeah, sounds right. It's all in the small things, like Trish. Indeed. Those? The one he made with magnets! But like... How do magnets work? Never...
This is our thought. What's that? After this show, nothing hurts.
Never underestimate the breadth and depth of a stoner. Sometimes he's throwing a paper airplane of all the correct math homework at you. On the other side, he admits to not understanding magnets, which, to be fair, are very strange. All at once, the students, giving the clock a blank stare, stand to attention and file out the door. Damn it, Reed! Trish punches Reed in the shoulder, giving me another evil stare, and saunters out of the room. I don't think it's quite that kind of game, Kitsu. A body has been discovered! Hey. Reed pats me on the shoulder. Bruh. He gives me a thumbs up and exits as well, leaving only the substitute teacher, looking at me from her desk impatiently for me to leave. Guess it's her lunch period, too. No art for the sub? Alright, fair enough. Ah yes, Naomi and Nasser. Nasser ended up dragging me to sit with him and Magenta Motormouth again. The Magenta Motor... Whoever wrote this had a fantastic time coming up with all of these little nicknames for this character here. It's great. Naomi hovers over Nasser, who currently has Gucci under the eyes. Under his eyes. Has Gucci under his eyes. Not sure what that means, but... So I, talked to the soccer team earlier. They're going to make the first game after all. Isn't that great or not? I also got the L&O Club to finally take down their Christmas decorations. So, the library's clean again. Nasser head lands in his chicken salad and he jerks awake.
Answer!
Oh, good lord, not the water! Ugh, sorry. Did you say something, Anon? Nasser, you look like you fell into another blender. What's going on, big guy? Don't worry about it. Just some family problems last night. Ah, let me guess. Like what? Ugh.
You don't have to tell me if you don't want to, dear. Why don't you wipe that Alfredo sauce off your cute little face?
She's so saccharine, she'd give the third world country diabetes. I just said the same thing not too long ago. It's my sister again. Why is it always a sister with him? He said sister, not sibling.
Aww.
I was going to sleep last night when I heard something downstairs. When did this turn into an interrogation? It was about 1 or 2 in the morning. I checked what it was, and Fang was just standing in front of the microwave, staring at the dino nuggets rotate inside. At 1 in the morning? In this case, it means heavy bang. Ah. Something good, cool, excellent, fashionable. Okay, I knew the meaning of Gucci in that context, Kitsu. The heavy bags under the eyes, I did not quite get. But, so, thank you both for the explanations. I appreciate it. At 1 in the morning? Well, considering that I got a frickin' box of mac and cheese that I plan on may have around here to cook at 1 in the morning myself, so I'm not gonna judge somebody making dino nuggets in the morning. At 1 in the morning.
This is a personal issue, isn't it? Wouldn't you rather just be enjoying lunch with us?
I just need advice from someone at this point, Naomi.
But for Manon?
But from me? Nasser continues. I asked her what she was doing, and she just, let me guess, exploded? Just says, fuck off! So I think maybe Dad will help. He didn't. They just got into a shouting match, screaming about her lack of control, and Dad was pissed, and
Oh, poor baby.
Naomi wraps her arms around Nasser's head, cradling the tiled pterosaur in her bosom. Lucky pterosaur. And he's down. There's a rumbling snore, and it's clear that Nasser has checked out. Lucky pterosaur. Right. Naomi looks distraught.
He's always like this. But it's been getting worse recently.
Going unconscious?
Trying to help. Wearing himself ragged. That Fang. We should help Nasser.
What? By talking to Fang?
By taking him to the nurse's office.
Oh, fuck. Naomi looks at me with the biggest, wettest doe eyes possible. How big is Nasser supposed to be? Alright. He doesn't look that heavy anyway. I mean, he's also a pterosaur, so technically he wouldn't be all that heavy either with hollow bones and all.
Only 160 pounds.
How do you... Never mind. Naomi puts herself under Nasser's left arm, motioning me to take the other one. I sling his arm around my back and... Lord, he's heavy!
Alright, the nurse's office is down the main hall on the left side, near the front desk.
I'm clenching my face too much to be able to speak. I can only get a slight nod out. After dropping Nasser at the nurse and leaving before Naomi could argue with her about staying, the lunch bell rings. With music at the ass end of the campus, I have to sprint through the... With music at the ass end of the campus, I have to sprint through the halls. There's another great turn of phrase. Ah, fuck, today I avoided gym class for a reason. Halfway to music class, I slammed into somebody and tumbled to the floor. It's either Fang, secondary protagonist number 3, or secondary love interest number 3. Ugh. Yep. Secondary love interest number 3. You! Oh, sorry. I get up from the floor and look at the stego who bumped into me. The plates in her back twitch as she looks me up and down. Stego or vamp? Judgment. A chill rolls over me. Karma? No. Maybe second chance? She draws closer, a contemplative expression on her face. 25 centimeters, 10 inches is what the wiki says for a pterosaur. Alright. Ah, I see now. What? You've important choices to come. Okay, not a vamp, but one of those valley girls into astrology. I do? Wait, back up. What the fuck are you talking about? This. She reaches toward my chest, plucking something off of it. She holds it up to see it's some oversized playing card. Still lost. It's you. Your card. You are on the precipice of a great ordeal. Many difficult points of divergence and contention are coming your way. Reflect on them. I think about asking the green weirdo to make sense, but the bell is about to ring. Yeah, thanks, sure. Sorry, gotta dash. I slam into the band room door just as the late bell rings, panting and sweaty. Oh, Christ. Good timing, Mr. Mose. Just in time for free period. I can't do a Ringo. Is the game telling you that choices matter from now on? You know, fair enough. What? Take up anything you like and have fun. The teacher then looks to his extremely lavish love seat, threw on a pair of headphones, and blacked out. Yep. Sounds like a Beatle. I look at the scattered instruments, left alone for whatever reason. Dented-looking brass and cracked woodwinds, even a bass with a missing string. Wow, I feel like that right about now. I reach for one at random, taking a wooden thing. It looks like an oak tree made love to an eggplant, and this is the aborted monstrosity in Mexico. Holy fuck, that is descriptive. Whatever. I melt into my chair and pull out my phone. Seems a majority of my classmates have a similar idea. Y'all a bunch of slackers. I have some shit posting to do. Let's see. Yep. Ah, yes. Perfect. Click posts. And now to wait. Nefarious deed for the day done, I look around the room out of boredom. Oh, fuck no. Fang is a weapon of mass hearing loss. I'm covering my ears in preparation when the terrorist starts strumming, and... Oh, wow. I still have my hearing. In fact, she's actually playing something pleasant. It's mellow, relaxed, a slow rhythm that carries a strange nostalgic hint to it. The difference between this and the performance is night and day. What gives? Looking a bit closer, she's swinging her tail a bit to the rhythm. Ah, so she actually does enjoy playing. She uses her tail as a metronome? In the same way that I use my feet when during a busy gaming. Suddenly, the phone slips from my hand onto the floor. Shit! The sound as it makes as it clatters on the ground is a klaxon of pants-shitting terror. It lies face down on the aisle. Wrong spelling of aisle, and it should be in the aisle. Do I really want to pick it up and potentially face a harsh reality? Schrodinger's crack. I can't just leave it there. I pick up the phone and slowly turn it over. It's the moment of truth. No cracks? Thank the Lord, this doesn't seem like the same phone. Yeah, you got lucky. Fang has stopped playing and is throwing a small smirk my way. I should probably say something. Her playing is pretty good. I'll compliment that. That sounded way better than in the video Reed took. Wrong choice of words. You're still not off my shit list. Watch it. Quicken on, think. Why didn't you play guitar back then? You were obviously a lot better with it. Would have if I could have. What do you mean? There's an empty seat next to Fang. Finders keepers, I guess. The band is just Reed, Trish, and I. So we all have to decide by majority what happens. Reed says using a bass is more unique, and Trish always says how it's a promising business model. But it sounds like you play the guitar much easier than a bass. I play the bass just fine. I think the problem is more that if you want to make an unconventional band layout, you damn well better know what you're doing. If you're anything short of masterful, it won't sound good. And when it comes to music, it either sounds good or it doesn't. Simple as. She continues strumming. Well, it's just a high school band, right? Shouldn't it just be fun? It is, yeah. Even though you're just doing what they want without getting a say in it? Fang flinches and misses a note. Hang on, I gotta... Oh crap, I forgot to fix my heckles. I knew there was something I was forgetting. Oh boy, do I do it live. Must be a Chun stream. I know, right? Alright, you know what? Here. I'm gonna go to this. This is decent music. Wait, if I need... It's decent music, but I need to turn off desktop audio so that this background stuff doesn't get caught. Unless we don't care about the heckles. Which, frankly, I do. So... It's only been about 30 minutes, but I'm just gonna throw it to the break really quick and... get that fixed really fast, so just be a moment. Even that's not fixed. Good, well, we'll figure I'll deal with it. Okay, that should be all of them then. Okay. Let's see here. If I hit this button. Yeah. Oh, that's a problem. Oh, that is a... Okay. Are those cutting short for people as much as they are for me? Oh, good. In my attempts to fix them, I think I may have broken them more. Okay, so that one's running to full length. Alright, let's try this again. Okay. You know what I just realized? I've had the break music on this whole time, right? Supposedly. Y'all haven't heard anything because I forgot to have the stream deck on. Lovely me, isn't it? I know you haven't heard it. It's like, here's the thing. Unless I have the desktop audio on, you don't hear the gameplay, and you don't hear near the alerts and the heckles. With the stream deck on, you hear the breaks, you hear my other usual break buttons and music, which I'm sure you're hearing now. But that's only because if the stream deck is on and the desktop audio is on, there's an echo. Unless there isn't an echo and I'm just completely losing it. Now that we can focus on just one music track, is there an echo? Unfortunately, I can't hear one. Anyway, I think for all intents and purposes, we got it figured out anyway. Alerts are fixed. Or should be anyway. Alright. Anyway, where were we? Yes. Talking music shop. Fang flinches and misses a note.
This is our thought. What's that? After this show, nothing hurts.
Okay, they're back to working, I guess. Just had to let them sit for a minute, I guess? Anyway. It's not like that. It's just, Trish says, I mean, God damn it. Look, we're better with two bases. Trish and Reed say so. You know, just because two people say it doesn't make them both right. Fuck. I almost said the audience of the concert to her out loud. What was that? Nothing. Fang growls at that. You know what? We're having band practice today after school. Just show up and see for yourself. And what if I don't? You'll be a little bitch that's wrong. Oh. In that case. Fuck you. I'm right. Your band sucks with two basses, and you should have been on guitar. I lock eyes with her. Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! And we're calm now. Fuck me. Hurry up, dweeb. If I can keep ahead of you while carrying two instruments, you can speed walk. You sure you don't want me to carry one? Fang is leading me back to the auditorium with both the acoustic guitar borrowed from the music room and her bass in hand, one over each shoulder. When we eventually get to the auditorium, Fang stops. Is something wrong? Is everything... The doors, moron. She swings the guitar cases on her shoulders around a bit. Oh. I step around her and grab the handle, pulling the door wide open. Ladies first. Fang growls and stomps on my foot as she walks past. Just take the compliment and do it. Fuck! Hurry! Oh, hurry up already! Inside, Reed and Trish already have everything set up on stage. Where does Reed keep that huge drum set during the day? Trish waves her arms from the stage. Hey, Fang, what took so long? Had to grab something. Trish squints in the spotlight, then finally notices me. What? What's he doing here? Fang slings both cases onto the stage, then climbs on herself. Proving a dumbass bigot wrong? Ah. You know? Yeah, one of us will. So you admit they're smart ones. Fang then ripped something from Trish's hands and threw it at me. What the fuck? It strikes against my head with a dull thunk and lands on the ground in front of me. Vern's Drama's new hit single, In Dragon Onslaught. Looking down at the makeshift shuriken, it was a copy of Vern Drama's hit new single, In Dragon Onslaught. Fang, I just made that in art class. It looks like Picasso had a seizure. He was being an ass. I was? Like, are we on break now? We haven't even started. Fang, why isn't on here? Like I said, proving him wrong. More like proving me right. Proving him wrong how? Like, playing guitar, right? You wanted to play your guitar. What? Yes. I mean, ha! No, I mean, Onan thinks that if I used a guitar instead of bass, the music would sound better. What? No way! I know, right? Whoa! Way to try throwing everything off, Anon. Let me just go through. I need my
Let's just go through I need meth money by Tuesday night, and if I don't get it, I will stomp on your child.
I enjoy comedically long parenthetical titles as much as the next NSP fan, but that's a little too long. I've seen anime with 3-sentence titles have shorter names than this. Don't say a Lamau.
3, 2, 1.
Well, shall we leave? Why should we leave now? The worst part's over. The older I get, the more I appreciate good music. Yeah, what's that got to do with what we just heard? Nothing. Just thought I'd mention it.
Perfect.
Just as I thought. What's that? After this show, nothing hurts.
Oh, man. Who would have thought that Statler and Waldorf, alerts.
To see a doctor. Oh, why do you say that? I'm beginning to like the show.
All of this works too perfectly. My mind went blank. I don't know what just happened. I looked at the stage and see Fang, panting, looking distressed.
See? Totally awesome, right?
Not the word I would use.
I think you should give the guitar a try. Oh, shut up. You don't know anything about music.
Lady, I play banjo.
Might as well. That's what I brought him for, after all. You're really siding with him on this? We already decided Van Drama is better with only drum and bass. Remember? Yeah, man. Way more unique that way. Unique isn't always good.
Bong boy. Aren't there like 2 bands in existence that pulled it off?
Means there's a chance then. Yeah?
No. We can't hurt to try, right?
You don't get a say in it. It's a band decision, and we already made our choice. Maybe he's right, Trish. What's the big deal? The deal is we're wasting enough time as it is when we should be practicing. Especially wasting time on playing guitar when it doesn't match any of our stuff.
That clearly struck a nerve.
Wasting time playing guitar? What's that supposed to mean? Whoa.
Fang rounds on Trish, jabbing an accusing finger into the little Triceratops' surprisingly voluminous chest.
Every time I want to make changes, you guys always overrule me. Even when it's something like playing my favorite instrument in my own band. Yikes. Come on, Fang, you know I didn't mean it that way. We decided that democratically, right, Reed? Yeah, but... like, there are only 3 of us, you know?
I'll hate myself for this. This is already getting too intimate for me. But maybe I should say something. It's only going to get worse if I don't. But this seems like a personal argument between them. Stand on her own feet, or stand up for her. Maybe, if I keep sipping on the San Pellegrino. I won't have to make the decision. Hmm. I think you should play Jeopardy music when you're thinking on decisions. Now that'll really get my VODs muted. I mean, heck, even if I pulled back one of the older arrangements from like the 1970s. Man, Jeopardy's been around for a very long time, hasn't it? I really do like Jeopardy. Now I'm just now you just got me on Jeopardy, you memes. Although actually, it definitely is an American classic. Alright, you know, if it was me, I'm usually of a mind here to speak up. I guess we have the A1 printer instead of the P1S. Well, that would be your choice, Who's. Both look pretty good to me. Okay. Speak up, get points go up with Fang, drop with Trish. Reed's probably a little harder to read on that. Staying silent, points will go down with Fang. Stay even with Trish, because she just wants me to do that. Nah, I'm just That Shun scalification stream. Yeah. Stand with it. And the combo comes with the arms light. Yeah. Like, if I was gonna get those... Like, if what we're talking about memes is Bamboo Labs 3D printers. Like, budget tier, multicolor 3D printers. They actually look pretty cool looking. I'll speak up. Fang does seem very passionate about playing guitar. It can only help their music, right? Just give Fang a chance. Have you ever even let them play guitar with the band? That seemed to stop Trish in her presidential Yeezys. What a... well, not really. We voted on it our first jam session together. Fang made a weird face, like she couldn't believe I was standing up for her. I'm gonna use the arms light just as backup, just in case I run out mid-print. You know, that's fair enough. Honestly, I couldn't believe I stood up for her either. But god damn it, I'm winning this challenge. If you're really Fang's friend, you should at least let them try. Trish's mouth opened and closed, as if she was trying to find the right words. She threw up her hands and let out a frustrated sigh. Fine, I guess we can try it with the guitar. Alright, this time we're doing I gave the special kids the Jonestown special, and now I'm going to jail. Again, fan of overlong comedic parenthetical titles like any NSP fan, but there are anime with shorter titles. Yep, this is Snoot Game, who's a visual novel high school dinosaur dating thing. Memes has been pestering me to play for a very long time. I gave the kids the Jonestown special, and now I'm going to jail. We sure these are song titles and not episodes of, like, Cops? And how did me pestering you turn out? I'm playing it, aren't I? Don't tell others, but Class of '09 is pretty good. I may have... Depending on how I end up with this, we might check that out too, Who's. I'm gonna need Raptor. Inappropriate, but good. Alright, fair enough. I'm gonna need Raptor Jesus after this one. And 3, 2, and... Opposed to the nostalgic tune earlier, Fang rapidly strums on her borrowed guitar. It's fast and rough, but the tone carried doesn't melt my eardrums. Watching and listening now, I can see and hear the difference, clear as day. They're actually not bad. Not good by any metric worth its weight, but at least I don't cringe so hard.
Only if you sing tenor. Tenor? 10 or 11 miles away.
Just could choose my... Can go to the end. Damn it, I wanted the encore. Starting to like the show. Gonna go to D&D due to my asthma. Well, that's unfortunate, Who's. I hope you're feeling better for next one. We started up a interesting little side plot since only 2 people showed up last night. At least I don't cringe so hard. My spleen erupts from my side. And...
Only if you sing tenor. Tenor? 10 or 11 miles away.
They're searching for the right heckle. My spleen erupts from my side and creates a splash zone. That's always good. I find myself bobbing to the song, in fact. And just as I consider the song getting good, it ends. I feel a little disappointed that the show ended so soon. Then I remembered it's not a show at all. And that I definitely won. There's sweat dripping from Fang's brow, and her black clothes are clinging to her a bit more tightly. The grin on her face stands out the most, though. See? Totally better with a guitar, Trish. Ha! I win! Trish, Reed, and Fang turn to look at me. Oh. Oh, god damn it! So, you are now a normal band? I mean... Trish scowls. A vote, then. Who votes if we stick to drum and bass? Maybe there should be a call I could join to play via online if you can't leave your house. That's entirely possible. I can figure out something to do through Discord. She's the only one to raise her hand. And against? Even I raise my hands along with Reed and Fang. You stay out of this, Skinny. Skinny? Yes! So, like, do we gotta redo all the songs? It's only one instrument line. I mean, shouldn't take too long. There goes our main marketing strategy. Marketing strategy? I thought she was a Triceratops, not a Rhinorex. I'm abusing my good luck here, so I should probably leave. That was very fun, you guys. I hope I can see you play more again.
Wow! Look, there's a bag full of fruits and vegetables up here.
Perchance Statler and Waldorf were thinking of throwing a party.
Well, this much food won't go very far.
Well, they only wanted to throw it as far as the stage.
Oh, for sure.
Play more again. Better now than it was before. The biggest noses Jew joke. Very clever. Very subtle. Very subtle indeed. That's how you do those. That's how you should do those kind of jokes. Have it be subtle but intelligent enough. We're cool, right? Bye. Whoop. As I move to the door, Fang calls out, "Oh, wait. I look to see her fidgeting on stage. We could, Oh, feedback. We could use your feedback. We what? Fang, from him? What? He's been helpful, so why not?
Reed, back me up here. Yay. Anand should stay. He's a bro. Really? But Anand, you'll stick around a while, right? If you guys order some Dynamos, sure. The three of them just stare blankly. Wait. Auditorium. Pizza. Fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. For the love of all that is holy shit, why now? I mean, actually, I have to go, like, right now. So, bye. Why? I can spring for pizza if you're too broke. Nah, no need. Plus, I just remembered I have to do important things. More important than our music? Yeah, see, I think I'll return a book. Fucking hellmouth, don't go slipping weeb talk now. See, it's way overdue and I cannot afford the late fee. Wait a minute. Yeah, I caught that one. Eh? I almost didn't recognize Ree's voice. He said that way too sharply. The late date is like 2 weeks. Are you up to something, Anand? It's like 2 weeks. Are you up to something, Anand? He sounds completely lucid and doesn't slur any words. Oh no. Shut it down. Shut it down. The pink Cubone knows! Pink Cubone! It's from the library near my place. Super strict. You know how public libraries are like. Right. Just fucking leave already! I love you, Trish. Sure, bye. I scramble away to the exit. As I turn to make my way out of there, on the stage I hear... Thank you! I, hear them chattering. Okay, now, how about... I'm not sure why the burglar joined my threesome. I'm not sure why, but the burglar joined my threesome. Are these all just alternate titles for episodes of Cops? Don't think about a threesome with Trish and Fang. Don't think about a threesome with Trish and Fang. The Meteor Dodgers for crying out loud. Okay, just for 1 second. You sure this is okay, memes?
Well, shall we leave? Why should we leave now? The worst part's over.
Fuck. I would like to remind folks that memes assured me that having that setting on would not be a problem. Been streamed plenty of times. Alright, fair enough. I'm trusting you, dude. I mean, there was a meta on Twitch of people playing games on their asses, so frankly, I really don't think this is going to be the worst thing ever. Fuck. The following Monday. I haven't been able to focus much lately. My original plan is in absolute tatters. As opposed to staying silent and not facing any conflict, I'm now all buddy-buddy with the school reject club. And then there's Nasser and Naomi as well, and their issues. At any moment, I feel I'm going to get found out. Trish would certainly beat me senseless. Bang might as well. Definitely Nasser. All this shit happening, I can't even get into my favorite hobby. I don't think I've made a foreign post in 3 days. Oh wow, it must be serious. I stare down at my phone screen and see a sea of threads to post in.
And yet I have nothing to say. Wait, it's already 7! Fuck me, I drag my feet too much. I sprint the rest of the way to school. Luckily, I'm able to slink into homeroom without the teacher molesting me for a tardy pass. Classes tick by in the daily slog, and like all things, lunch eventually comes to pass. I grab a packaged lunch from the omnivore line and begin looking for a place to sit. By now, it's a foregone conclusion. I already know what happens next.
Anan!
Right on cue. Naomi rushes over, followed by Nasser. I'd really rather not deal with her anymore today.
Come on, Anan, let's continue our conversation from earlier. You know, about extracurriculars like the gardening club?
I don't think I have time. I'm way behind in some of my classes already.
You're talking about music, aren't you? Naomi...
Naomi, please stop memorizing the schedules of the new students.
Sorry, but I did help Anan pick his electives.
Why did I agree to padding out my credits with a new subject? I never thought I'd live to regret zoning her out. Naomi places a finger on her chin for a moment and stares into space. Suddenly, her face lights up.
Wait, don't you share that class with Fang? Why don't I ask her? I'm sure she'd lend a hand.
I don't know. She's usually busy with her own work, and I don't want to bother her more than I already do every day.
It can't hurt to ask, though, right? Just a thought. Anyway, will you be joining us for lunch again?
I need to think of something in fast. Sorry, I'd already promised Fang I'd be eating with her. Smooth.
Oh. Oh. I'm glad to hear you're trying to be better friends with Fang.
Well, hey, this is a welcome surprise. Right. Actually, she doesn't eat in the cafeteria, does she? Didn't she tell you? She hangs out with her band in the auditorium. She's allowed to do that?
I've asked Principal Spears before. He sees no issue with it.
Huh. Anyway, I don't want to keep them waiting. See ya.
Have fun.
Right. Bye. I turn away from the two and leave them behind. Now that I'm in front of the auditorium when it isn't crowded for once, I can get a decent look around the foyer. The walls are as vine-covered as anywhere else in the building, but the ones here have small magenta flowers blooming on them here and there. I suppose there's different kinds of vines. Wouldn't make much sense otherwise. Never really thought about it until now. I open the door enough to see Fang's gang lazing about within. Reed is messing with some box on a table. Naomi looks pretty close to Isabelle from Animal Crossing. A little bit. Similar color scheme, more yellow-pink than yellow-brown, but yeah, I see it. I can see it. And Fang and Trish are sitting on the first row seats, chatting to each other. I put my hand to the door handle and hesitate a bit. Then I pull it open. The squeak of the door echoes to the near-empty auditorium, and immediately all three turn their heads and stare. There's an awkward pause that goes on for just a bit too long. Eventually, Fang calls out from her seat.
What the hell are you doing here, dweeb?
Hiding from Naomi? Fang throws her head back and goes limp on the shitty wooden chair.
That bitch.
Fang lifts her head back up. Fine, you can stay. I go sit a few yards away from Fang and Trish on the theater seat. Reed turns back to that device he was messing with before. Looks like a projector? You don't like Naomi? What was your first fucking clue? That stupid bitch acting all high and mighty all the time? Hey, Fang. Oh, look at me. I'm super smart and nice to everyone, and everyone likes me, so if you disagree with me, I get the moral high ground no matter what. Fang lets out some combination of a snort and a sigh. No different than Nasser. What a couple. Whatever. What was she doing to bother you? Yeah, she's been pestering me about every little thing since school started. Granted, she's been a big help in some cases, but gee, she's overbearing sometimes. Fang! I'll say, sometime in the first semester, she ended up helping me with a major science project. We only had a day to do the whole thing. You waited until the last day for a major grade? That doesn't matter, shut up. Anyways, Naomi insisted on helping me, and I just went along with it. She ended up bossing me around for 8 hours. Hey guys, did you forget I'm here too? Oh, right. What were you talking about, Trish? Trish pulls a cardboard tube out of her backpack. She pops the top of the tube open and pulls a rolled-up poster out and unfurls it. This! Ta-da! Our first poster! Worm Dharma live concert.
Well, shall we leave? Why should we leave now? The worst part's over.
That's the kind of crap that I would have done when I was like 8, messing around in PowerPoint.
Why do we always come here? I guess we'll never know. It's like a kind of torture to have to watch the show.
Verm Drama. That's an interesting name. And what's with the date on it? We're gonna not even point out the fact that it didn't say drama, it said Dharma on the poster? Or did we not notice, or was that part of the joke? Trish wants, we need to have an actual show, not some dumb school show. We need actual people who matter to show our genius to. Genius? More like retardation. I don't know, Trish. Yeah, I'm with Fang on this one. The glare Trish levels at me was akin to a very dull knife. You don't even know how good we are. That was simply a practice session. Since you're Nasser's friend too, you just know he ruined our first concert. Right, Fang? Yeah. If he hadn't invited all those cocksuckers. Still, I think it doesn't matter what you think! Whoa, where did that come from? Let's drop it for now. My tuna sandwich is getting cold. You have a hot tuna sandwich? Trish grins in victory. Dude, you got told. What the fuck am I doing? I'm dead if I out myself whilst outnumbered here. Trish tore at me like she knew I was there. Had to happen eventually. I pray that's not the case. I finally get to opening my omnivore lunch. A BLT, some chicken nuggets, and an orange. Take my first bite of the sandwich and... Dong ding dong! That's what you get for spending all your time just yapping to people. Are you kidding me? I cram as much of the sandwich in my mouth as I can and close the box. Reed puts the projector in the corner of the room, and Trish makes for the exit with Fang. I follow after, cheeks still filled with food. Next class is music. That's right. I'll be walking with Fang then. All three wave each other goodbye as Fang turns towards our shared class. May as well make some small talk. So, what's your favorite band, Fang? Fang? My favorite band, huh? Huh? I guess it'd be something like the Skinks? Made with the Fossilies? I would love to point out that if this person made the Skinks line in reference to the Kinks, that is great. That's some old school, they did? Perfect. Get some old school stuff in there too. That's not just the Ringo cameo.
Oi, there's some pretty British taste there.
She turns away to hide her snickers.
Shut it. I'm sure your favorite is much better.
I'm into... Yeah, you know, honestly, I'm gonna lie. This is the correct answer for me. I resent the title, though. There's very little, like, to be perfectly honest, you put some of this you put anything from like the 1970s rock and roll scene against anything today, and it's night and day. Only people like that boomer rock disagree with the boomer rock. I was like, hey, I disagree with the boomer rock title, and I'm absolutely correct. I'm not just disagreeing with you, I'm just right. Fang holds a hand up to her beak.
God, you were such a dweeb.
I'm not a dweeb, I'm just correct. I flash her my biggest shit-eating grin. At least I don't need a license to listen to it.
Oh, love, didn't share my taste to get railed on a bit rude, ain't it?
The two of us banter with each other with increasingly strong British accents all the way to class. Just to run into Mr. Jingo, who is legitimately a British accent, and...
Ah, this stupid... Define a treble clef. I don't know what a treble clef is. I don't care about this shit. It won't ever be useful.
If you're in music, it definitely will be. The treble clef is the mark on the top side of a staff of music, usually indicating what the right hand is playing. Traditionally more of the melody side of the piece, whereas the bass clef is the right hand, at least as far as the piano is concerned. Usually a more rhythm and underscore. Yes, I took piano lessons for a very long time. I know what I'm...
Oh, terrific, terrific, wonderful.
Say, is your friend the avocado here some kind of professional critic? Nah, he's just unemployed. You should go to work. Try to make something of yourself.
Oh, like what?
Guacamole.
I feel like that one was personally directed towards me. For nerding off about some music theory. Ah, fuck this. Who can I cheat off of? I lean back in my uncomfortable chair, hoping to pop my spine back in place.
Wait, don't you share that class with Fang?
Why not ask her? I'm sure she'll lend a hand. I crane my head, looking for Fang. She's at her own desk, filling out her assignment page easily, drumming her fingers on her desk. It almost looks like she's strumming, honestly. Ah, and that's another thing. Who the fuck made guitars? Fuck trying to memorize frets or whatever the fuck. Ah, that's all about playing it. Oh shit, she's looking at me now. She tilts her head, taps her sheet. Oh. I respond with an eye roll and finger gun at my temple.
Look, there's a bag full of fruits and vegetables up here.
Perchance Statler and Waldorf were thinking of throwing a party.
Oh, this much food won't go very far.
Well, they only wanted to throw it as far as the stage.
Oh, for sure.
Hey there, Zio. I respond with an eye roll and finger gun at my temple. My thumb hammer drops and I fake die in my seat. Fang shakes her head, returning to her assignment with a tiny smile gracing her beak. I look at the papers we need to finish. Fuck me, how the hell are we supposed to finish these by the end of class?
Can't hurt to ask, though, right?
Maybe the Neon Nero. What? All of these are just getting funnier by the day. Still, interrupting Fang now might piss her off. I'll flip a coin. Sure. Heads, tails. I actually have a coin here. Heads. Leave Fang alone. Guess that settles it. Fang wouldn't want to be bothered right now anyways. Looking back to my paper, I try once again to make sense of the questions and music notes. Write the following notes in both treble and bass clef. What? Yo, you should have, asked Fang for help, man. There's hotboxing, and then there's this. I have to grab my desk to keep from falling out of my chair. Reed, what the fuck are you doing here? Just getting an absent note signed by Teach, man. And what's with the outfit? Reed is in an overly large inflatable T-Rex costume.
This show is good for what ails me.
Well, what ails you?
Insomnia.
School mascots are pretty cool. You wouldn't believe the things that you do with these. I'm not going to ask for clarification. But, you should get some help or something. I'll ask the teacher for you. No, Reed, you don't have to. Yo, Teach, this guy needs some extra help. All eyes turn to us. The desk makes a nice conk sound when my head hits it. Oh, does he really? Someone. Fang, you help him with the packet. Fang glares daggers at the two of us. Thanks, Reed. Hey, no problem, man. I gotta go. Reed shuffles over to the teacher's desk in the corner to get his signature. Fang calls out from her chair. I'm not getting up. If you need help, grab your stuff and get over here. Well, the damage is done. May as well at this point. Jesus, you suck at this. No shit. I don't know what half this shit is. God, they tell you about treble notes in elementary. It's E, G, B, D, F for treble, and G, B, D, F, A for bass. How the hell do you know any of this? She plays music, you dumb fuck. Anand then realized he is horrendously fucking stupid. I've been into playing music since pre-K. Roll with it. So does it take that long to learn that horrid thing? I pointed to class electric guitar. Nah, I started with piano. I didn't get my first guitar till freshman year. The piano? Isn't that the hardest one? You'd be surprised how it's not. I have no clue what I'm talking about. Maybe for some, but I started early and got ahead. My grandma had an old piano she would let me mess around with. She would try to get me to play all kinds of songs, mostly church stuff because she wanted me a little goody two-shoes like she was. It was fun. Then I started taking piano lessons privately because my mom saw that I was interested in it, and in middle school I joined the band for a while. Only quit because of marching season. I was not wearing a dumb uniform. Fang gets a strange expression, a mix between a blush and a scowl as she returns back to her snappy attitude. You done with that yet? It's taking you way too long. I'd rather have you out of my way. Cute. I show her the half-finished worksheet. I still don't get this fucking part. It's literally 3 classifications. It's really easy. It doesn't list them. Did you even read the page? Fang grabs the paper and points at the top right. In a small box is a list of 3 types: woodwind, brass, and percussion. Oh. You still need me to help you with this, or do you have it from here? Of course I have it. I know this shit. It's just 3 categories. Percussion is simple enough. Getting the differences between woodwind and brass is a bit harder. The principal difference between woodwind and brass is the mouthpiece. A woodwind will use a reed of some variety, and a brass uses a mouthpiece, more like a little funnel. And no, I don't play either of these categories. As I said before, I play banjo.
This is our thought.
What's that?
After this show, nothing hurts.
Yeah, I tried playing saxophone. That was one I was interested in for a while too, there, Who's, but never got around to it. I heard a sigh from Fang. I can't believe this. What is it? Why did you leave your old school? What? Where did that come from? Just wondering, though I think I know the answer. Why do you care? Was kicked out of band for being too delayed? Ugh. Well, if you can't keep up with the group, then yeah, I understand that. Uh-oh. It's The Legend of Zelda again. You're here for just 2 weeks, and already you've waged yourself in with my friends. I didn't really have a choice there, Fang. I just wanted to cruise through this year. I'm not good with friends. Sorry, I just had a feeling. I myself haven't gotten many new friends in a few years. It's like I make people avoid me. I don't like new people. That's weird. Fuck them, you know? Sure. You act like you have a hard time socializing. I'm not seeing it. Makes me think you didn't leave your school out of necessity, but because you really must have fucked up royally. I know your kind. What did Fang mean by that? It all just came out of nowhere. I mean, jeez. We're talking about how she can't get friends, and now she wants to know about that? Oh god, I'm getting hot. It's Trish. Trish told Fang, and now she knows everything. Play dumb. Oh, play dumb. Hopefully that will work. I have no clue what you're talking about. Honestly, me neither. You're just some loser that knows nothing about music. You come in from your cave where even your parents must have wanted you gone. And yet now, you're now both my science and music partner, on top of worming your way in with my band and with my friends. Anon, what is there to understand? She's laughing. Hey, you okay? That's funny, come on. I'll almost miss you when you leave and start finding your own friends. Whatever you say, Fang. With a roll of her eyes, she returns to scrolling through her phone again. I seriously wonder now what she meant. I gotta go. You're leaving so soon? I'm going to the bathroom, stupid. Right. She knows! But how? She left her phone on the desk. I can see the imprint of her password being illuminated by the room's lamps. It wouldn't be right. I have to know! I reach over to pick up the phone. Some movement in the corner of my eye solidifies me. Why is Reed still here? Oh, thank Raptor Jesus, he's asleep. Fang's password is... Wait, only the one key is smudged? I guess it worked until now. The messenger app. This is a terrible idea. Holy sages? Oh, there we go. Nope. Wrong. Oh, wait. Wrong button. Wait. Just back. Okay. Diddle-doo.
Do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh, that's a lot that happened the other. That's... Mm-hmm. There's surprisingly not a lot. Seems like they interact mostly in person. What did I even just accomplish? I shouldn't have looked. All because of my paranoia. I just violated someone's privacy. I can feel a pit open in my stomach. I shouldn't have done it. Trisha's Fang's friend, not mine. God damn it, Anon, the fuck is wrong with you? I set the phone back where it was. A glance back at Reed and I can confirm he's still unconscious. What's another secret to keep? Each one just building on the last, and the growing maw in my gut threatens to make me violently ill. Oi! I'm startled as Fang retakes her seat. Did you manage to do anything on the sheet? I simply shake my head as I show her the incomplete worksheet. Fang sighs frustratedly. Look, if I'm being a bother, it's simple, you dweeb. Fang begins breaking down the questions, her tone less condescending than when we initially started. The way she explained it was infinitely better than how Mr. Jingo did at the start of class. Over time, the sheet was slowly filled in. Things finally starting to click now. Looks like you have the hang of this bit. Good job, dork. Fang smirks a bit. I see a chance to strike. Helps to have an actual decent teacher. The slight red tint tells me I was right on the mark. There's also the steady thump, thump, thump of her tail on the back of her seat to cue me in. I can't help thinking of tugging on the appendage. Wait, the thumping. Thump, 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 thump. Hey, is your tail drumming right now? Oh, that. Kinda. Kinda? I'm feeling out of rhythm, thinking of a new song. Is that normally part of the creative process? Maybe, maybe not. Are you done with the packet yet? I groan. Still got half a page left. That's just a crossword puzzle. I'm not helping you if you can't even do that. I know. I have to resort to good old logic to solve the crossword. The longest and shortest words are easy enough to figure out. But, Thanks for helping me. With the assignment, I mean. Yeah, sure. There's that red tint again. I'll help again. I mean, if you need it. Really? Thanks. Yeah, just... Saved by the bell again. Ain't it always the way? That's the bell telling us to piss off to the last period. Crap, I still got a few words left. I guess the last few words and rush over to the teacher's desk to turn it in. When I turn back, I catch sight of Fang leaving the room in a hurry, tail between her legs. She's not that bad once you get to know her. Guess he was right after all. God, I feel like a jerk now. Alright, it's been a couple of days since I snooped on Fang's phone. The guilt still weighs on me, but I found a way to cope with it. Shitposting? Even more aggressive shitposting on a Hungarian steak sampling vlog site. He's got some real avant-garde shitposting, doesn't he? And I would be enjoying my day by myself in my apartment playing games and shitposting. It's Saturday after all. Except I'm walking to school. Fuck my life. It's a joke on 4chan, calling it something like that instead of what it is. Ah, okay, fair enough. Turns out it's
Korean basket. Ah. Sure. Gotcha. As it turns out, the school keeps a log of what the Wi-Fi bandwidth goes to. And the IT guy probably wasn't too thrilled to see I'd been using it to download the entire Saturnia collection. Spears sentenced me to 1 week campus beautification for using taxpayer money on a few dozen gigs of videos. Well, now I know to space the torrenting out a bit more. As I get closer to the dreaded building, the more the thought of ditching crosses my mind. But then the thought of Principal Spears pops up and violently pile drives it into a Prius. Yeah, weird thought, but enough to discourage me from ditching. So here I am now, walking to the side and where the gardens of the school are. I can see others are here as well. Probably all for detention, too. $5, Reed, Trish, and Fang are here for some reason. Wait a sec. Isn't that Fang? Why is she talking to that green weirdo from before? Well, I at least owe myself $1.30 or $1.75. I'll figure out the actual how to split $5 three ways. Wait another sec. Are they getting closer? Nope, I am. Why did I walk up to them? I was wondering why the baseball was getting bigger, and then it hit me. Seeing Fang only makes the guilt more intense. I cast my gaze aside instead. Most of the flower bulbs are still submerged for the winter, but a few are peeking out. I'm not surprised you say that. Oh, I see you're admiring our work. The gardening club takes much pride in our flowers. Wash it! For such a large girl, she's surprisingly stealthy. Good morning, Rosa. Ready for today? See! It is a beautiful day for gardening, isn't it? I was figuring... you want to be here? Rosa's the head of the gardening club. Judging by Fang's tone, she's been through this kind of detention multiple times already. Oh? Does he wish to join our club? Is that why he is here? Stella, we have a new member! Oh, wonderful. My eyes are drawn to the green stego, who I immediately recognize from that encounter with the cards. Hey, you're that weird stego from the other day. Her smile falters ever so slightly. Did I get the wrong person? I'm getting a couple of riffs from Stairway to Heaven in this. My name is Stella, and I'm not weird. Right. So what's with the pocket raptor cards? I was just saying what my tarot guidebook told me. The, work of an astrologer is to show people what fate has in store for them. Got it in one, it seems. And that's what I do. Astrologer? Really? But there will always be those who aren't able to accept to what their fortune tells. A, that's retarded. 2, astrology is retarded. And thirdly, that sounds like something from a bad video game. No, aww. The sulky stego was pulled into a hug by the happy Hispanic girl. There, Stella. You're still my friend no matter how much of the black arts you believe. You're one to talk about believing black arts, Rosa.
Every show, Statler and Waldorf sit up here. Show after show. Now I see why.
You see why they come?
No, I see why they left.
I know, all these voices are beginning to run together in my head, too. You and your magic dino in the sky.
Piniche Pagana! You're lucky I don't...
Get all your asses out front right now! The caveman's bellow reverberates throughout the entire school, even though I'm pretty sure he wasn't using the PA system. Not wanting to piss him off even more, I follow the others to where Principal Spears has a few other students gathered in front of him. The only one I recognize is the guy Trish had in a headlock that one day. Didn't expect you, of all people, to get attention. It takes me a moment to realize Fang is talking to me. I, used too much of the school bandwidth. What, Spears catch you downloading porn in the library or something? No, just torrenting, like TV shows that I can't get on cable. She raises an eyebrow like she doesn't believe me, but doesn't follow it up. She must never find out about Saturnia. I'm glad you could make it, Anon. I think that's just about everyone. Not that it gave me much of a choice. You can thank Naomi that you got off with campus beautification. She was quite adamant that it would be more constructive than homeroom detention. Again? God damn it, first my schedule and launch car, and now this. Can't you just leave me alone already? Alright, I'm sure you're all familiar with Rosa. She'll be supervising today. Only because I only just met her, but sure. If I hear a bad word from her about any of you... I think I can fill in the rest. Spears nods to Rosa, who reminds me of Naomi with how overly happy she looks.
Thank you all so much for coming out to help with campus beautification today. If you all work hard and have a good time, we can get done before you know it.
How can anyone be so enthusiastic about coming to school on the weekend?
So by the end of the day, we need to get weeding done in the gardens, as well as replanting all the flowers, and some of the vines are ready to be trimmed back. Make sure you all get a pair of gloves and to return them before you leave.
Fang raises her hand.
Fingerless don't count.
Fang lowers her hand.
You should all pair off now to split the work evenly. Decide amongst yourselves.
Even at attention, the partner curse haunts me. Almost everyone else immediately groups off, leaving just me and take a wild guess who else.
I don't like how often this is happening.
Can't say I'm a big fan either.
Whatever, I'll just take vine trimming and get this over with.
Fang starts heading to one of the ladders already set up near the wall. Wait, don't you need gloves?
What? I'm not a wuss. You get them if you're so concerned about getting a few cuts.
I just don't get this check sometimes. Fang, you play guitar. I realize you're not a classical guitarist by any stretch of the mind, but doesn't, like, your hands being in decent shape help with that? I get a pair of gloves and some loppers and rejoin Fang at the ladder. The blood makes the music sound better. Sure, the blood might, but the aching of your fingers probably doesn't. I mean, I got caught in one finger just from like a piece of broken plastic in my car. Took out like a fair-sized gouge of flesh. That shit had my hand feeling terrible for weeks. Yeah, she plays metal, it'll be fine. I suppose.
Alright, cool. Give me the snippy thing.
I don't like the idea of you with a weapon very much. She flashes an evil grin.
Hold the ladder steady while I do this.
I realize it's probably not the best to assume a pterodon can hover with their wings, but...
I've been here a few times. This is the easiest job of the three.
If you say so.
Fang is quick to scale the ladder, leaving me to hold it in place.
I wish I could shitpost on my phone right now to distract myself, but my hands are occupied. Fang's disregard of me is made extremely clear. She carelessly lets the remnants of dead vines rain down on my head. See, this is why you have a nice wide brim hat, too. Kinda glad I don't have hair, because I can't imagine how bad it would be to have these sticky plant bits tangled in it. Wide-brimmed hat.
Oi, shift the ladder over.
But you're still on it.
Don't feel like getting down. Come on, you can't be that weak.
Whatever. I shimmy the ladder to the side, making the Fang's weight, making the process more difficult. Damn my scrawny arms.
Alright, this is good.
She goes back to clipping vines and dropping them on my head. It started building up on my shoulders and neck now.
Are you doing that on purpose?
And now the spots the vines have touched started to itch. Just a thought, but how amazing of a prank would it be to replace your school's creeping ivy with poison ivy? That's utterly evil. Why do I get the feeling that something similar is happening right now with this? You would deserve to be shot. Not great. Hey! She remains focused on the vines, dropping the largest clump directly on my face. Hey! Never mind. Never mind. The follow-up clump was even bigger and lands right in my mouth. Oh no. After I finish spitting the wad of dead vegetation from my mouth, I try one last time to get her attention. Through my blurred vision, I can make out Fang's tail, slowly shifting side to side. I realize it's only like 5 frames of animation, but, yeah. And an evil idea comes to mind to get her attention. Don't grab it, just flick the tail. Flick it, tickle it, don't grab the tail. There's a less evil one, too. Something that'd just shock her. Can you pull up something I'm going to send you in Discord? Sure. Alright, hang on. We'll go to React. Let's see. Window capture. No, that's not music volume. Oh no, it's a video. It's just not playing at the moment. I'm just doing a little bit of background stuff is all. Want to make sure this is all able to be heard, too. Tail, angle, tail, angle. Okay, neat. Thanks, memes. You do realize that if my channel gets completely removed, it's gonna largely be your problem, right? Boo boy. Ah. Hang on.
Why do we always come here? I guess we'll never know. It's like a kind of torture to have to watch the show.
Thanks for drawing my attention back to the screen, Kitsu. I forgot I had to put it back on capture. Perfect heckle to pop up, definitely. Do I play Minecraft? I do, who's? Let's see, what do we... About another 10 minutes, I suppose. Alright, or... You know what? No. You know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm going to do? I am going to... For all this teasing that Memes has been doing, I'm going to tease him now. I'm going to stop here on this, leaving you to wonder, what is Chun going to click on? Torture Meme by not choosing the answer? That's the idea. Build the suspense. But yeah, honestly, again, can't necessarily say I'm not enjoying the game. It's definitely been interesting. The characters have been coming along pretty well. I mean, it's a high school drama, so nothing has happened that's entirely absurd. Although I was not expecting Hispanic Dino to show up. Hopefully nobody's going to get too terribly upset with the accent voices. But yeah. So, Memes, you had just gotten about... Was it better than the first stream, you think? Well, I'm actually going to say that was... I'm going to say that, yeah. It's definitely getting better. I know you said a while ago how long this game takes. I forget off the top of my head, and I'm sure you'll remind me in a moment or two. And so we'll continue to improve. 8 hours. Okay, so if we're doing it about 2 hours ago, then we should get about 2 more streams of this, maybe. Depends on how long we go on this. As we did like 2.5 hours last time. That's for one ending? I suppose. And there's like what? You said there were 4 endings? Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, I suppose that will be more to look forward to, I guess. But yeah, I'm honestly surprised at how much I'm enjoying this game. I was like, the high school themes don't normally do it for me all that much. Dating sim, I've never really been a huge fan of. But at the same time, I've never actually seen a good dating sim that I've never played a good dating sim. So, there's that. There's an extra thing on that. I don't care over much about it being like a scaly game for any of a matter. Like, seriously, we all grew up in that sort of with Disney. So yeah. The idea of anthropomorphic animal characters. Yeah. I'm not no problem with that. But so far this has been fun. Can't wait to see how this turns out, although I anticipate there being a tremendous acceleration in not too far. Probably at Stream 4, but we'll find out. Veggie Tales? What the hell have versions of Veggie Tales did you watch, Kitsu? Anyway, so with that, also those not aware, it's scheduled for Sundays instead of yes. We will, yeah, because Memes wants to be here to watch this happen live. We are doing this on Sundays, not Wednesdays. We'll try to do it around 1 p.m. like we did today. Go for about 2 hours or thereabouts, assuming there's not as good of a cliffhanger as Raptor Butt. But yeah, this is gonna. I'm enjoying this. I am thoroughly shocked at myself that I am enjoying this. So unless Memes can convince me at another point, another round of Snoot Game will be happening next Sunday. We'll be doing this. We'll be doing this every Sunday, a little bit before D&D. Yeah, on the days that we do D&D, obviously. So, should be all interesting. I do hope, and I'll take your word on that it'll get really good. But in the meantime, I think with that, we're going to call it off there. Here, Memes, thank you once again for pestering me enough to actually do this. And for the rest of you, thank you for hanging around, chatting, being all around cool dudes. We will see you in the next game, be that Blood Bowl, D&D.
Why do we always come here? I guess we'll never know. It's like a kind of torture to have to watch the show. Encore! Bravo! Encore!
He's a credit to his race.
What race is that?
The 100-yard dash.
And I will see you all in the next one. Have a good rest of your day, everybody.
Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. No.
Why must you fail me so often?